What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back for another movie review. This time I'm reviewing White Boy Rick, starring Matthew McConaughey, based on a true story about this little kid. He was like 15, 16 years old, who was an informant for the FBI and the police, man. Like, he was an informant out here, that young. You know, they was trying to get him on the drug tip and the gun charges, and he did what he had to do. I was like, oh wow, never knew about this story. It's set in the early 80s, like 83, 84 is where the story starts. And then we go up some years. Matthew McConaughey is this, he sells guns. He sells guns. So, his son Rick, wants to get involved in the gang, sells guns to these cats that are big in Detroit. Sells guns to them, then he starts getting into the drugs, and then the cops is on him because the cops was on the dad, and so the son thought he was helping the dad out by working with the cops, and so everything balloons from there. Yeah, it's based on a true story. I like stuff like this, based on a true story. It's gritty, you know what I mean? Man, set in Detroit, and Detroit is just gritty. Detroit is gritty. Okay, I don't know if y'all ever been to the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest, I'm from Chicago, but I've been to Detroit, St. Louis, Chicago. In the Midwest, it's a lot of abandoned housing. Boarded up, abandoned, gutted. Detroit has a lot of burnt down dwellings, a lot of tear down, because the industry's just up and left. So it's just like, all right. And then you got drugs in the mix and all that, and it's just like a perfectly good building. Nothing's going on in there. Boarded up. Man, what did this area look like in its prime? That's what you wanted to know, man. The cast in this movie, man, I got to speak on the cast, because whoever did the casting, they were like, it's a few familiar faces in there, like Jennifer Jason Leigh is in there, Rory Cochrane from Empire Records and CSI Miami. Matthew McConaughey is the lead, of course. The guy from Atlanta that plays the rapper is in there. Bruce Dern and Piper Laurie are in that joint as Matthew McConaughey's parents. Rick is played by a newcomer named Richie Merritt. This is his debut. I'm like, man, why can I get a debut like this? Can I just get a major motion picture debut? I mean, I've already been in stuff. But technically, in a movie, not really. A major feature film, you can still get to introduce him. Yeah, I was in Whiplash, but they cut my part out. So technically, you didn't see me. You saw my silhouette. You know what I'm saying? If y'all looking at this, be like, yeah, we saw you on YouTube reviewing movies. I'll be like, he'd be perfect for the lead. Here we go. Look at me. I don't know why I'm posing like this, but you never know. That could be the character you're looking for. You just be looking with the side eye like. Anyway, so he's a newcomer. The kid is from Baltimore. You hear his Baltimore accent, though. It's definitely not a Detroit accent. I don't really know what a Detroit accent is, but I was just like, wait, what's going on with the accent? His accent intrigued me, because I was like, he sound like he's from somewhere, but I couldn't get a bead on it. And sure enough, he's from Baltimore. Baltimore accents are easy for me to pick out, and because they say do, to, you hear that when they say it. Usually I can spot it at Baltimore because of The Wire. The Wire is my favorite television drama of all time, and I could always tell who was really from that area by the way they say do, true. And so I was like, man, he's from Baltimore. A lot of the characters, they look like real people. The way they cast, these people look like real people. They didn't look glamorous or movie star. Let's get some regular people, regular teeth. Dental work was just whatever. And I was like, yes, let's see those spacey teeth, man. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, the casting, they did a great job, man. I really felt like they were people from there. You know what I mean? And Matthew McConaughey, he can look like just a regular dude. Or he can look like a super glamorous, Hollywood hunk with money, or he can look completely just tore down. That's his physical appearance range is incredible. And so I believed him in this role. He can act. Matthew McConaughey, I'm a big fan, man. He could do no wrong. He could be funny. He could be emotional. He's dope. And so he delivered in this as well. I was drawn to the father-son theme in this movie, as a father myself. I connected with that. But yeah, man, the casting, man, was something to behold. YG is in there, the rapper YG. Saw him in there, you know what I'm saying? The actors that impressed me the most in White Boy Rick, though, are Belle Powley, who plays Rick's older sister, Matthew McConaughey's daughter. She really did a great job in that. She had I had never seen her before this. She might have been in something, I don't recall seeing her. She delivered as somebody struggling with drug addiction. I was like, okay, yeah. Jonathan Majors, I believe his name, as the guy in Detroit. He did dope as well too. Like he just looked like a regular guy from back in the 80s. I was like, yo, I believed it. I was like, yeah, Danny Brown is in that joint. If you're familiar with Danny Brown, he's this rapper from Detroit. I was like, okay, all right. It was cool though. It was a solid movie. Didn't blow me away. One of the takeaways is, Detroit as a city. And it was funny because I'm sure a lot more stuff is torn down now in Detroit than it was like in 84. So I'm pretty sure Detroit looked a little better in 84, but now, they gotta, shoot on location. And I was like, man, it's probably even worse now than then. But they kept it now. Everything's torn down. I was like, damn. Another takeaway is, man, dog, just never cooperate with the feds. Just don't do it, man. Rick was in jail for 30 years. 30, he just got out. Nah, man, don't even cooperate. What's the point? If you in that life, just stay in that life. Don't be telling, don't be snitching, don't be trying to cut a deal. You got caught. All right, that's the type. If I'm in the game, I'm not telling on nobody. But Tony, just take me to jail. I don't know nothing about nobody. I got nothing for you. Well, you can get 40 to life. 40 to life. That's the actual term y'all be doing out there. 40 to life. I don't get the transition there. Just say life. 15 to life maybe. But 40 to life. 40 years and I'm up for parole. Yeah. Anyway, just book me. I did it. I did it all. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would be if I was in it. Because I made the decision to get in the game. Don't switch it up now that you're caught. You knew the risk. You knew the risk. Come on, man. Don't cooperate with the cops. People gonna be in the comments saying, hey, you shouldn't. I'm just saying, if you gonna be illegal, stay in that lane. Don't be telling on people you work with. Don't be switching it up to save your own ass. Just take the L. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all, I'm built for that life. If I was about that life. I'm not about that life. But if I was in, I'm all in. No snitching. People be like, man, Tony, man. That's a stand-up dude right there. Yeah, I'll be in jail. It would suck. 23 hours in the box. But I'll be like, I made my decision. That'd be me, fully bearded up, swole from the push-ups. Why didn't you just snitch on your friends? Because I made my decision. Can I do some push-ups around here? Everybody ain't built like that, I guess. Will this movie get like award buzz? Maybe for the sister. I wouldn't be surprised if she popped up with a little Oscar nomination. She did really good. But I don't know. I probably see like the Academy kind of ignoring White Boy Rick though as a whole. It got kind of saggy in the middle. It was a saggy middle. It moved the story along, but it still felt kind of saggy. I felt like they were kind of rushing that part. So I was just like, a little sag in the middle there. But overall, man, it was good. Matthew McConaughey was really good in it to me. And like, I did appreciate the bond of the father and his children. So I really did enjoy that aspect of the movie. So yeah, man, but forget all that. That's neither here nor there. You want to know the smooth jazz review of White Boy Rick. Well, here it is. Oh yeah. Ooh, that squeak. I'm giving White Boy Rick 3 saxophones out of 5. Yeah, man. Maybe when I turn around, it'll be some abandoned buildings like Detroit. All right, so that's my review of White Boy Rick, man. Other movies in this vein are probably like Blow. Blow is a really good movie with Johnny Depp, Penelope Cruz, based on a true story. I really like Blow. It was a good movie, and check that out. But don't forget to comment. Let me know. Are you gonna watch White Boy Rick? You gonna check it out? Are you interested in it, man? Let me know in the comment section below. And would you snitch? I want to know, man. Like, be honest, because everybody gonna say I would never snitch. But you know yourself. What are you built for? Would you snitch? Let me know and be honest. Cause I don't want to see everybody like, yeah, I wouldn't snitch for sure. Be real. All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.